Hello Vipers! Today we're going to talk about how you can use user merge tags to create multiple signatures that you can use in your emails. So to get started, you'll go to your email settings by going to Setup, Email Settings. This is where you create your main signature. And I'd recommend having whatever your primary signature is, the one that you're going to use the most. I'd recommend having that one in here because this will be your default signature. But then you can easily just use a merge tag to replace it and use an alternate one. And so what I'd recommend doing is building your alternate signature in here because that'll generally be the easiest, and also because if your signature has a similar format at all to the primary one that you use, it'll be easy just to make a little change here and then copy everything over. So we got our pre-built primary signature here. We're going to want to go to code view to access the HTML code. And we're just going to copy this, Control-C, and paste it into a notepad. And the reason for that is because we want to save the original signature so we can then use it again later to not have to rebuild it. So we've got that copied over. I'm going to go back to the regular view, and I'm just going to do a little quick minor change here from Jerry to Gary. And so now I've got this new signature that's built here, and then I'm going to grab the code from this with the new change again, and I select all, and I'm going to copy it with a Control-C, and then I'm going to want to go over to the user settings, and I'm actually just going to create a new tab there so I can keep all of this right here, not lose anything there. And so we're in the user settings, going to scroll down, and additional user merge tags. That's what we want right here. And so what we're going to write into here is the merge tag that we're going to ultimately be using for our new signature. So you get to create this yourself. And I'd recommend coming up with a name that is memorable and also quick and easy to type in. And so you can see right here what the basic format is for our merge tags. You might already be familiar with this from using merge tags elsewhere. So it's percent and then all caps the text that you want to put in there. So I would say something like sig2 would be a quick and easy thing that's easy to remember, and you can use. Or you also might want it to be a reference to maybe your other job title or the other company that you represent. So I'm going to do sig2. Nice, easy one to remember. Create merge tag. And then it's in here in the value that you're going to paste the code that you just copied from the previous page. So to do that, you double click, and that's actually how it is in the system anywhere, where you see that kind of like italics with the underline. You can double click in there to change it, Control V to paste it in there, and then Enter to save it. And as you can see, we've got the new signature there with the new name. And then this is good to go. Wherever you put that code right into an email, this will be inserted in there. And so I'll show you an example. So I'm going to open up a new email here. As you can see, this is the current signature. I'm just going to highlight all of that, erase it, percent sig2, percent. So this is what you'll do going forward to insert your alternate signature. I'm going to send a test to myself, and then I'll pull that over here so you can see it. And there you go. So as you can see, this is the new signature with the changed name in it. And then what I'm going to do, so the last step, so everything there is good to go, but you need to go back to where we began and take that little notepad of the original signature. That's why we saved it like this. You go in here, select everything, paste the original signature in there, update it just to make sure it's saved, and then in code view here you can revert back, and then there you go. We've got the original signature in there. So if you have any questions about any of this, don't hesitate to reach out. will be happy to help.